What's going on, Netflix fans, and welcome back to another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest Netflix film that dropped this week, that is Spenser Confidential, directed by Peter Berg and starring Mark Wahlberg, Winston Duke, and Alan Arkin. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Set in Boston, two Boston police officers are brutally murdered in this mysterious crime murder investigation, and Mark Wahlberg plays this former Boston cop who teams up with Winston Duke, and they try to track down who the killers actually are. So we're at it again with a new Netflix movie, except this one is directed by Peter Berg and starring Mark Wahlberg. And you could tell by the Blu-rays behind me, they've collaborated a lot on films, like The Lone Survivor, Deepwater Horizon, Patriots Day, and Mile 22. Whenever Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg team up on a movie, I always get anticipated for it, but after the recent Mile 22, how god-awful that movie was, I was worried because it's going to Netflix. But I absolutely love Deepwater Horizon and Patriots Day. I think those are some of the best films from Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg. So what did I think of Spenser Confidential? Is it worth checking out on Netflix? It's a fun time. It's not an amazing movie by any means. It is easily better than Mile 22, my goodness. The action sequences in this movie are a lot of fun to watch, and there's this one action sequence at a restaurant which I thought was really gritty. I was actually pretty impressed with a Netflix movie having these types of filmed action sequence. I could definitely see what was going on and what was happening. For sure it looks like Mark Wahlberg's not doing the stunts, but I just thought those action sequences in the film were a lot of fun to watch and grittier than I thought they would be. I really like Mark Wahlberg as an actor. He's very likable, and in this movie, he's typical Mark Wahlberg. His character, a former Boston police officer, does something in the movie that is very unlikable, but as the movie keeps going, you understand why, but I think Mark in this film is just awesome. Winston Duke is also a very mysterious character in this film. Really talks whenever he can. He's this big giant guy that likes to fight. Doesn't know how to fight first, but then Mark Wahlberg teaches him. Mark Wahlberg and Winston Duke really had some good back and forth with each other, and cussing from there on forth. It's just something I expected from a Michael Bay Bad Boys movie, but this is a really fun time. It knows what it is. It's a basic cop movie, and it definitely honors that. It's stupid at times, but I just think the story is fast-paced and just entertaining. This movie is so predictable. It is so cliche and so obvious what's going to happen throughout the entire film. A lot of twists and turns I saw coming from the beginning of the movie. Very shady characters in there that I'm like, I don't trust you. You're gonna be this, and I was absolutely right. Also, some of the comedy in this movie felt very forced, and another really forced character in terms of comedy I thought was the wife or girlfriend in this movie, and she's a very crazy woman, as you can tell from the movie, and I felt her comedy was very forced. Let's talk about Alan Arkin. I like Alan Arkin as an actor, and he was a very random character in here, and I felt his scenes as well were pretty and just forced as well. A very typical character we see in these movies from time to time, and I just felt like their characters were very boring. I just felt like these issues were very painfully obvious and kind of annoying with this film, that Peter Berg is mostly known for having great dramatic performances and storylines, taking true story events like the Boston Marathon bombing in Patriots Day, or the oil rig explosion in Deepwater Horizon, or the Lone Survivor. This movie just felt very typical. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on the new Netflix film Spenser Confidential, if this is your first time checking out my channel and one of my reviews, and you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. It helps with the algorithm, and consider clicking that subscribe button because I do tons of new release movie reviews, ranking videos, and movie content on a weekly basis. In the end, guys, Spenser Confidential is a fun time. It's not amazing. It's not awful. it's fine. Mark Wahlberg and Winston Duke are very likable actors, and they have great chemistry in the film. Some of the jokes didn't work, but I still laughed a good amount in the film. Just a very predictable movie, but Peter Berg kind of redeemed himself a little bit from Mile 22, so if you're a Netflix movie fan, check this one out. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Spenser Confidential a C+. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on the new Netflix film, Spenser Confidential. Have you guys seen this new Spenser Confidential movie? Are you a big Peter Berg fan? If so, let me know down below in the comments what's your favorite Peter Berg movie. Thank you guys as always for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!